Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Or good evening, whenever it is that you're watching this. My name is Amber Johnson. I am also known as AJ. I am a mom, I am a wife, I am a nurse. I'm a content creator here on the social media, in the social media world, I guess I should say. And I'm going to do a first time ever day in the life of a nurse. And for those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for a little while now, I don't know if if you've been subscribed to the channel for a while now, you do know that I've been a nurse for well over 10 years. I also have ventured into some other things, and I also am a licensed realtor here in the state of Ohio. But I am going to be taking you with me today. I'm going to try to film as much as I can. Obviously, patience, because duh. But I'm going to be taking you with me as I navigate through my day. And like I said, just show you what a day in the life of a nurse looks like. So I am a nurse here in Ohio, and I do home health. So I go into patients' homes. I go into assisted living facilities, I go into independent living spaces, and I assist our patients with whatever it is that they need, whether it's wound care, whether they need catheters, labs, whatever it is, we go in there and we take care of that. So right now I am headed to the office because I have a patient on my schedule that I have to do labs for, and I ran out of supplies yesterday because I had a patient that I had to get labs on, and she was a hard stick, and so I had to use most of my supplies trying to get her. I did get it though, but I had to use most of my supplies to get that done. So I'm headed to the office now so that I can get that done. All right, so we got the first task completed. We got our supplies, so we are ready to head to our first patient. I'm gonna get my work iPad out, and y'all just gonna have to excuse my hands throughout the video. They are going to be ashy because I hand sanitize a lot, and once I come out of that house, I hand sanitize and I head to the next patient. Nobody has time to be putting lotion on that's just gonna get taken right back off again. So the way I usually update my schedule is the way I do my schedule is I schedule my patients to where I see my first one. After I get everything done for my kids and my family. So I don't ever start it to where I don't have enough time to drop off my kids and all of that stuff. So if you're someone that is a new nurse or a new grad or whatever, and you are looking to, figure out what lane you want to go into, I don't know. I can't say that I would suggest doing home health first, only because, in my opinion, I feel like you do need to have a little bit of experience first. Now, there are some companies where they have people that will train you and all of that stuff, but you do need to have some experience because you're really out here on your own. Now, I do have access to my supervisors or the director of nursing. There's a team of them where, we have this app that we use for getting in touch with them. We can call them, we can do all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, you really have there's a lot of trust and things that goes along with being out here on your own. So first patient down, we're going to go ahead and get to them. And this should be a really quick one. I've seen them before. I already know what I need to do. And then we're going to head out. And then my next patient, I have never seen them before, and I have quite a few things that I have to do for them. So let's head out. All right, that one is finished. 1 down and 4 to go. So that one is one of my more easier patients because there's not a whole lot to do outside of just, you know, obviously assessing their progress, giving them some teaching, things like that. So now what I need to do is I have to fill out a requisition form because I have labs that I have to do for my next patient. And so the way it works in home care, like if you are someone that's in the healthcare field, in healthcare or in home care, normally what happens is if you're in a doctor's office setting, then you will, the labs will be drawn like in the office, and then a lot of times there's a lab in the office, and they'll just, you know, spin everything down and send it, you know, to, they might send it to an outside lab and all of that stuff. So in this scenario, I would draw or collect whatever it is I need to draw or collect. And then I drop it off at a lab and they, you know, do all the things. So the form that I have to fill out is just like the patient information, the diagnosis codes, the labs that I'm collecting, and all of that stuff. So I have to put all the patient information in and all of that. So I'm gonna work on that, and then we'll be off to our next patient. Okay, we got our requisition form filled out. So after we get done collecting our labs, then all we have to do is head to the lab. Well, after I see my other patients, head to the lab, drop that stuff off, and we're done. So now I am going to put in my next patient, the address, and we are going to head there. So drop down in the comments below if you guys are in the nursing field, how long you've been in the nursing field, if you're interested in getting into the nursing field, and what specialty you guys want to go into. If you guys have questions for me, make sure that you guys ask, because I'm always happy to answer any questions that you guys have. So let's go ahead and head to our next patient. Okay, y'all. So I think I've probably seen about 3 patients since I last checked in. I had to take a pause because if you are in healthcare already, then you know that some days you will have a fantastic day and some days it will be not so fantastic. You will also have some amazing patients, and then you'll have some that test your patients, okay? And I had a patient that tested my patient. It wasn't even the patient, it was the family. So anyways, that's all in the past. I let it go. We went on to our 3rd and 4th patient, and now we are headed to our 5th and final patient for the day. And then I am headed to, I'm headed home. So typically the way I do my routes, and everybody does it differently, I've been a nurse for, again, I think I said it, like 11 years at this point, and I've worked in several different specialties, and I actually ended up in home health because as you all know, I have my real estate license as well, and so I needed to find a way to be able to make money, obviously, but I needed something that was flexible. And a lot of the other nursing jobs that I've had in the past, it's been like Monday through Friday, 40 hours a week, and for me that just didn't work because, you know, I need to be able to work in my business and on my real estate business, and, you know, go to meetings and showings and things like that. And I'm like, I need something that's extremely flexible, but I still need to be able to pay the bills and take care of my responsibilities. So I got into home care. I actually was already working for this particular company already, and I left and I came back. And so that's the backstory on that. So when I plan my schedule, what I do is I will start close to my house, and then I will go to like the further patients, and then I will end, if I can, because obviously there's certain situations where like the patient needs to be seen at a certain time, and so I can't help it. But generally, I will end near my house. Like sometimes it's like this one is like really close to my house, and so I did that on purpose so that I could just go home. Okay, that's how I plan my schedule. And so I am headed again to my last and final patient, and then I'm going to go home. I'm going to take off these dirty clothes and get some lunch. I have some charting that I need to do. That's another part of this job, is that you will have charting that is done, and our charting is not done on the clock. It is done off the clock. Which, whatever, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not complaining, because that's, you know, it's what it is. It's nursing. So yeah, so I'm going to get some charting done, catch up on some messages if I missed messages while I've been out, and probably catch up on social media, like see what's been going on. I may post today. I don't know. I thought about posting today, but I don't really think that I am. Like, I know like several videos back I was talking about how, you know, I was embarking on my content creator journey, and, you know, I was going to be doing this and this and that. But honestly, you guys, it's exhausting. Like, it's exhausting. I posted a video on my Instagram stories earlier today, and it was talking about like the joy that has just been sucked out of content creation lately. Like, it's not even exciting the way it once was. And that's so accurate. Like, she was talking about like how people ranting and raving about strategy and all of these things, and how that's like killed content creation, and it's no longer like you just being creative and jumping on and posting what you want to post. Like, it's more of just you're following a script. And that's honestly how I felt. And like, that video to a T described how I feel about content creation. And so for me, I'm not labeling myself. I'm not categorizing myself. I'm not doing any of that. Like, I'm just me, and it is what it is. I'm sorry about the jumping, y'all. They need to really get out here and get these roads together. That's how I feel about that whole situation. So if you're on any of my other platforms and you're wondering like why I haven't been posting so much, that's why. Simply just burnt out, to be honest with you. Like, I just want to post what I want to post, and I don't want to follow any guidelines. I don't want to follow any strategies. I don't want to do any of that. Like, my page will grow as it grows, and people that are supposed to be, you know, around me, following me, whatever the case may be, they will find their way to my page, and that'll just be what it is. But I'm not going to strategically be posting things and you know, certain times, and stalking my analytics and all of this stuff. Is just way too freaking much. Like, I just want to focus on my goals. I want to take care of my family. I want to make money, and that's it. And I'm just going to be myself in the process. Like, I told a friend earlier today, I was like, I honestly just want to go back to the basics of content creation. Like, when I first popped up on the social media scene, I was posting what I wanted, when I wanted, how I felt, and all of those things. And I'm going back to that, because like all these gurus and all of that stuff, they've ruined social media. I'm so sorry if like your business is based on like being a social media strategist or something like that, but you guys have ruined social media for me and a lot of other people. Like, like I wish we could just go back to where there were no rules. We just did what we want, but whatever. Anyways, rant over. I have about a 15-minute drive to my next and last patient, so I will pop back in and check on you guys when I'm done. Woo! We are finished. Today was a long day. I don't care how many hours I worked. It was a long day, y'all. So I am about to head home. It is raining, as you can tell. So I just got done before the rain. And I don't know, like I feel like I could have did better for my first day in life, but hey, you can only do so much, right? So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Again, like I said, if you guys have questions, if you guys are in the nursing field and want to discuss some things, feel free. If you're thinking about getting into nursing, drop some comments down below. Make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms, and I get subscribe, like the video, hit the bell notifications so that you're notified each and every time I post a video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.